Hi, friends. Welcome back to the Crush for Us podcast. Last week, we talked about why courses aren't selling and what people actually want instead, which is speed, clarity, and support. So today, I'm walking you through the Fast Track framework, which is a reset that helps you audit your business, map out a plan, and walk away with AI systems that are already doing the heavy lifting. So there's no more collecting templates you'll never use or hoping another course is going to magically give you momentum. This is going to help your clients think about clarity, execution, and results that actually stick. So I'm going to be sharing real life examples, what's working across our programs, and how you can use the same model to finally simplify your growth strategy. If you're ready to stop guessing and start moving forward with focus, then this episode is for you. Welcome back to the Crush Rich podcast. So last week, I shared why DIY and courses in general, I don't think are really the answer right now or selling, and what I think actually is working in 2025. So if you haven't listened to last week's episode, this is actually a 2-part series. Go back and listen to it, then come back to this one. But today, I want to dig into the framework behind what the shift I think is happening. And it's called the Fast Track framework because I think people want results fast. They want to know what to do, how to do it, and like the actual work done as quickly as possible. I mean, who doesn't, right? And so the goal is that this Fast Track framework is a 30-day reset designed to help you get clarity, create a 90-day plan, and walk away with automation already in place. And I'm going to walk you through how to create this Fast Track framework for yourself and for your product suite. So if you have been craving structure and results and time back in your week, then this episode is for you. So just a quick little recap. Here's what I'm seeing in the mastermind that I'm in and in the conversations that I've had with my own students and honestly conversations that I've had with myself. The same pattern keeps coming up again and again. People are drowning in courses. I don't know how many courses I have just like sitting in my inbox that I haven't touched for years. We forget our logins. We forget our password. There's templates sitting in Google Drive that we haven't used. And I see this even with our own things. Like I create things to help and people are like, just tell me what to do. I want you to just tell me. And so the truth is that the data backs it up, right? So course completion rates are hovering around 15%. I love data. So I am a Kajabi user. That's what we use for our online platforms. And a recent Kajabi study found that students who pair live coaching and accountability are 5 times more likely to actually finish and get results, which is what we want, right? Like we want our clients to get results. And according to a 2025 HubSpot trend report, 75% of business owners say they would pay more for speed and personalization over more information. So when you look at like, Holly, I want to make money. I want to make money right now. I need to make more money. This is what I hear all the time. What do people want? Speed, personalization. And so what's working right now is not just knowledge, it's implementation and support. Knowledge is free and we can get it anywhere. So this is where the Fast Track model comes in. And so you can apply this to any business. I'm going to give you some examples. This is how you can take what you have in your product suite and make it work to what's working right now. Step 1 is the audit, right? If you've worked with me at any period of time, you know that I will always do an audit at the beginning. And this is just like your business health check. Where are your clients coming from? What offers are working? What's draining your energy? And what are the income gaps in your funnel, right? So if you are working with me in one of our intensives, this is exactly what we would do. We would go through and we would do a full audit and we would look at your business first, right? Because we want it to work for you first and foremost. And then we also want it to work for your clients. And so as an example, one client that I have thought that Instagram was her number one lead source. However, the audit showed that 70% of her sales were actually coming from her email list. So even though her Instagram is up and running and doing all the things that we want Instagram to do, the sales were actually coming from email. So that gave us steps of like, hey, let's make sure that people from Instagram are moving to your email list and let's tweak how we sell on email. So we reallocated her time and instantly freed up hours each week while increasing her sales because we were speaking to the people that actually wanted the thing that she was talking about. So that's the first piece, is the audit. The second step in our framework is the plan, which is the strategy. So this is where the reset begins, right? And this is where we're really thinking about how do we deliver to our clients something that is going to give them a very clear win and fit their timeline. Like, how do we speed this up for them, right? And so the goal is I want you to think about your next 90 days. And I want you to think about what you're selling, how you're selling it, when you're selling it. And then I want you to think about how can I tweak it? And I always say, like, a lot of times you don't have to change behind the scenes what you're delivering, but we're changing the magazine cover, like the front end. How can you tweak your content or how you're delivering it so that you can get your clients results faster? How are you getting your results to your clients faster, right? Or how can you do it where it's done in a day or done in an hour? Like, what does that look like for you? So as an example, inside our intensives that I do, we will sit down and we will walk through a 90-day roadmap. Like, what do you want to sell and how do you want to sell it? And then we'll say, okay, what season are we in? What are people looking for? How do we make your offer a clear, easy yes? Because we're matching their time frame. They know that they need this right now, and we're getting them the results that they want in the time frame that they want. What does that look like? So there's a little bit of brainstorming here and a little bit of strategy. And then finally, the last step is step 3, which is systems and support. And this is where honestly most models stop, because we'll do the plan, we'll do the strategy, and then most people stop and they're like, okay, let's see what happens. What I want you to do is I want you to think about what systems and support can you create to do the heavy lifting for your clients. This is going to be what sets you apart. We're seeing AI bots everywhere. So honestly, if you don't have one, you should at this point. They're not hard. And they're something that I think people expect. But we want to create systems and tools that when you deliver the plan or you deliver the strategy, you have something that is going to do the heavy lifting for the client. Maybe it's writing copy. Maybe it's creating a project plan. Whatever it is, it's doing the heavy lifting so that they aren't spinning their wheels creating and they're spinning their wheels asking questions, which is where you come in. And so as an example, inside one of our programs, we teach you our content repurposing framework. Inside Anti-Social School, we teach you our content repurposing framework. We created a bot, one of the bots that's part of our AI bot squad, that actually will write a blog post for you and then repurpose it into a carousel post in under 30 seconds. So you're listening to me teach and share why a repurposing strategy is so important. I personally am helping you map out your repurposing strategy because it's individualized, and inside our program, there's ways where you can get my eyes on your content. So you and I are working together individually on your repurposing plan. And then I'm giving you the tools to actually do it and do it in a time frame where you could get it done like in the next half hour, honestly, in the next 5 minutes. So this means you're not spending Saturday staring at Canva. You're using your content to lead people into your funnel. You're making sales and everyone's happy. And so you can see that the key with this framework is most fast track programs are ideas and notes. Like, here, let's do this. Here's why you need to do this, right? And I'm saying what people want is clarity, the plan, and then the systems do the heavy lifting for them, and then the accountability so they can ask questions. So it's not DIY and it's not DFY. Like, it's not do it yourself. It's not done for you. It's done with you. But with you, the new piece in 2025 and beyond is bots and systems and AI tools are doing the heavy lifting so that my time, if you're working with me as an example, is actually spent reviewing or helping you come up with a strategy that's going to work for your schedule. And so how we use this across our programs as an example is inside our Crush the Rush Club. We actually have monthly planning calls. I'm working with you to come up with a monthly plan that works for you. It's live. You can ask questions. But then we have bots that help hold you accountable. Like, hey, I'm stuck today. What do I do? Great. Upload your plan. It's going to help you. Hey, I don't know what content to share today. Great. The AI tools are going to help you figure that out. In the co-op, our collective co-op, which is like our 9-month mastermind program, you get me one-on-one mapping out your quarterly plan, the strategy piece, but then we've got systems and tools and additional people to help you execute it and strategically scale so that you're not spending your time actually building the things. You're spending your time monitoring the things, making sales, and being in that CEO role that's going to help you scale even more. And then we've talked about Antisocial School over the past couple of weeks, and each module in Antisocial School actually has a custom GPT that does the heavy lifting for you so that you can spend time asking questions to me or clarifying what it's already created. And so again, the goal is that we want to think about how to apply this fast track strategy to your business. We want to be able to offer your clients the plan, like what are their next steps. We're going to do the audit beforehand. So step 1 is the audit, then the plan, the strategy, the next steps, and then the implementation, the systems and support. What does that look like? How do we get it done faster, right? How do we get them results faster? That's what is going to sell right now. So if you've been wondering what to focus on next, this is your sign that you don't need more information and you don't need another stack of templates. You need a fast track. I want you to brainstorm what your fast track is, and I want you to send me a message. What did you come up with? What does that look like for your product suite? I love this stuff. I could talk about product suites all day long. I want to hear what you came up with and what this episode inspired you to do next. If you would like some support here, the best place to start is our structured intensives. You can head on over to hollymariehaynes.com/intensive. We will map this out for you. You will see the fast track in action. And it's basically today's episode applied to you. Because in just 30 days, you could have a clear plan, automation installed, and a business that runs while you live your life. So I hope you loved this little mini series. I think it's really important to pay attention right now to what's happening in the world of business, what consumers are doing, and how we can make your business successful. And this is one of the frameworks that I've seen work really well.